Hello students. So today we are going to solve another paper after a long time, and today I'm going to solve the paper which is 2019 June paper 3, and this paper is meant for my students personally. So let's start. So as you can see here, this is May June 2019 paper, and it is paper 3 variant 2, and we will start with evidence document. So task 1 evidence document, open the file J1932 evidence.rtf. So I already have my source folder here, and you can see this rich text format which is RTF file is there. I have to open the file, and the same thing, enter your name, center number, candidate number. So they will appear on every page of this document. So this is the evidence document. I have to give the name, sender number, candidate number, and they didn't mention whether it need to be a header or footer. So it's our wish to keep this data either in header or footer. So I always prefer for header, and so I'm going to choose header by going to insert tab and then header, and then I always choose blank 3 columns because I don't need to adjust the tabs then. So here I'm going to type the name, and let it be my candidate number. Sorry, I have to type the center number, so number must be written here, type there, and then candidate number, and close the header. And then we have to save this file as a word process document. Remember that very carefully. This is an RTF file, which is a generic file format, which is rich text format, which can be opened in any software, most of the software. But now when we save, we have to save it as a word process document, and we have to rename it. So I'm going to save this file, save as, and then I have to choose my folder. So I'm going to take my folder, yeah, let it be here, and then I'm going to rename it J1932 evidence with my candidate number, and this is the most important part. Save this as Word document, and then save button. Yes, you will get this message because you are changing or converting from RTF to word process document, and so continue. And now evidence is done. Now the next question is, you will need to place screenshots and evidence, screenshots and answers to questions in this evidence document. Part of a web page is designed to look like this. So the question is that this must be the output. Now this we are going to do in the evidence document. Do not get confused that we are going to start the web page or the web expression which I'm going to use. This is a part of evidence document, and they are saying that we have to get this output, and a trainee has already attempted to create this output using HTML, and that is what given here, as you can see, this one. So if you try to use this particular code, definitely we are not going to get this output. I will just show you an example. This is not a part of your exam that you have to do. Like if you are going to use this code, and this TD means definitely table data or table cell, so we have to make sure that we are going to include a table tag. And the basic tags must be typed first. Title, let it be test title, and then close the head tag, and then we start with the body tag, and then the table tag, because TD is a part of table tag, and then we have to make sure that we are closing the table tag at the end, and then we must close body tag, and then we must close HTML tag. And let me save this as the desktop test.html. Now I'll show you the output of this so that you can understand how it comes. See, this is different from the output that we have to get. Now, when we tried this code, all are bullets, but not ordered bullets. It's unordered list. So we have to include unordered list and ordered list tag in this code such that we get an output in this way. So we can see the cloud storage is in ordered list, but the sub list is in unordered list. So the change that we have to do here is before the cloud storage, we have to start with an ordered list so that cloud storage uh, will be listed as an ordered list. Now, if I'm closing the ordered list by the end of complete list, because till here we need to get ordered list. Now I'm saving and then I will show the output. Now all are becoming ordered lists, but these three must be unordered list. So what we can do, we can include an unordered list tag soon after cloud storage so that the sub list will become unordered list. All these three must be unordered list, and then I'm closing this unordered list soon after the sub list. Now save. I'll just use tab so that it will be easy to understand. I'm starting ordered list here, and this is the list, and then I'm starting unordered list from here, and then the list for unordered list. Yeah, it to be closed. And again, see, we didn't close ordered list yet, so this will be a part of ordered list, and then we are closing an ordered list. So now save, and we will check the output. See, this is the output. So this change we have to do in our code which is given here, and we have to do it in our, like, we have to give that change in the evidence document, analyze this HTML and suggest amendments, identify where each of these amendments should be placed, do not include CSS. So this is definitely not a CSS, and we have to do it in the evidence document. So now I'm just going to do the same thing. Like, I'm just going to take this and then going to paste it in the evidence document. You don't need to do it in a notepad. If you know logically, you have to just come to evidence document and then just paste it. And now I'm just going to highlight the change that I have done so that it will be more easier for the examiner to understand. These are the changes that I have done here in the code which was already given. Now you can see that this carries 5 marks. How? Because we have done only 4 changes. The fifth mark is going to this embedded unordered list, because you should have a logic that you have to include unordered list inside the ordered list. So for that you will get 1 extra mark. So in total it is 5 mark. So this is how you will do evidence 1. And moving on to next question. This is about the layers. We know about different types of web development layers: content layer, content or structure layer, presentation layer, and behavior layer. Content layer is the one which is basically the layer which on which we see the output of the web page. Like when you open a web page or website, what you see, that is the content layer. And we can see there the markup languages can be seen there, images, videos, hyperlinks, different types of text data, multimedia, everything can be seen on the content layer. Presentation layer, as the name suggests, where we apply the styles. Like website means it's a combination of different types of web pages, and where we apply the styles. When we apply the style, all the pages under a website will be looking similar. Like there will be a common texture to a website. That is presentation layer. And then the underneath, the last one is behavior layer, where we actually develop the website. So for this, the first one is the dash layer is used by scripting languages. So scripting languages is basically the HTML language where we start developing the I hope that's the question. Yeah. So scripting language is not markup language. Scripting language is HTML. So it's the behavior layer. Behavior layer. Oh, sorry. Now, the second one is used for a hyperlink to open a word process document. So you can see the hyperlink to open a word process document in the content layer, because in the output only you can see the hyperlink. And then the next is markup language. Markup language is basically the bookmarks. You can see the bookmarks in the content layer. And then the last one is used to apply styles. It's easy. Presentation layer. Presentation layer. This is how you have to do evidence 2. So if you do evidence 1 and evidence 2, in total you are going to get 9 marks. It's a good thing that you are going to get 9 marks. Now moving on to task 2, where we actually start the web page. And before that, there are many things need to be done. Now you are going to create a web page and edit a style sheet for super disk sales. Many of the people who will view the web page have very slow internet connection. The web page and style sheet must work in any browser. All color codes must be in hexadecimal. Make sure that your style sheet contains no HTML. So first we have to do a folder, because here we are separating HTML files and spreadsheet files, separating it. So first we have to create a new folder, STS HTML. So I'm going to do that in my folder. So this is my folder already. So here I'm going to create another folder, sts underscore html, and then I have to locate these 3 files in the common source folder, and then I have to copy and paste. Please do not do cut and paste, especially for your examination, because if you do cut and paste and then later again if you need that file, then it's lost. So better you do copy and paste. So disk sst text and style. So I have to copy this text file and then style file. So I'm going to copy this and then paste it in my new folder. And next will be open the file sts disk jpg. In a suitable application, reflect the image horizontally. Save this image as disk1 in your STS HTML folder. So since I'm using the operating system is not 10, so I have a Microsoft Picture Manager software. You can you open this image in any image editing software. You can use Paint 3D, you can use Adobe Photoshop, you can use Microsoft Picture Manager. So I'm going to use Microsoft Picture Manager, and I have to reflect the image horizontally. So this is the STS disk. Open with Microsoft Office or Microsoft Picture Manager. Now I have to reflect it horizontally. So go to Edit Picture, and then we can see here rotate and flip horizontal. So this is the output of flipping horizontal, and we have to save this as disk1. So click on File, Save As, and then go to your STS. This is already STS, so disk1. It's already JPG, so I don't need to change it. Save. Now I'm going to close it so that I don't want to make changes. See, it's a changed one, so I don't want to make changes on the same thing, because next question is to open disk file and then do the change. So if I'm not doing it properly, maybe there will be some error. So I'm going to close this. Do not save, because STS disk need not to be changed. This must be different, this must be different. That's the reason why I clicked on do not save. Now next is rotate the image disk1.jpg 90 degrees clockwise. Save this image as disk2.jpg in your folder. So I'm going to open disk1 now in the same software, and then I have to rotate it to 90 degree. Right, so I'm going for edit picture 90 degree clockwise. So you can see here rotate and flip again, and clockwise means definitely it's going to be rotate right, and by default it's anywhere 90 degree. That's it. Now save it as disk2. So file, save as disk2, save. Again I'm going to close to avoid any further errors. Now I can see different files. And third one, crop the image disk2 so that all the solid state drive is visible with an equal amount of red background on each side. This image must be square. Do not distort the image. The hard disk drive must not be visible. So I'm going to open disk2 in the same software. I have to crop it in such a way that this is cropped and I have to see only solid state drive and an equal amount of red background must be there. So I'm again going for edit picture, crop, and then first I'm going to crop hard disk drive completely. Let it be here, and then I have to make sure that I have an equal amount. They didn't mention any size, so we have to verify it with our eyes, the one which we have learned in chapter 7. Now make sure that height and width are equal. Now I can see the new is 2639 and 2207, the dimensions height and width. So I feel that I can just increase the cropping, decrease the cropping in the bottom first, and in top also I can just decrease. I'm just trying to make this equal, and I can just try making it more from this side also. Now it's 2468. Let me decrease from top and bottom. I'm just trying to make it equal. 2468. I need 2468 in both width and height. Yeah, that's almost 23. I need 2353. Yeah, I think this is fine. Now click OK. So this is how I did, and I have to save it as disk3. Close, don't save because I need separate files. And now the last one, save this image as disk3, resize the image disk3 to become 600 by 600 and save this as disk4. So I'm going to open disk3 now, and again go to edit pictures, resize. You have a custom width and height option, so I'm going to type 600. See, when I type it, automatically it is becoming 600 by 600. That's it. Now I got my 600 by 600 pixel picture. Save as, and save it as disk 4. Save. Okay, I need to close this. Don't save. So I have separate files starting from the original and this one to disk 4. And now, yeah, if you do all this you will get 4 marks. And then we are going to do evidence 3, display the contents of your STS HTML folder showing the folder name, image dimensions, all file names, file extensions and file sizes, and we have to take the screenshot, put it at under evidence 3. So this is not in that particular view, this is a different view. If you are using this window, you have an option here to go for different views, and you have to go for content view to make sure that you have all the mentioned specifications in this particular question. If you are using Windows 10, on the top you will be able to see a view tab. If you click on view tab, you will get again the option called content. If you click on content, you will get the similar kind of view. Now you have to take the screenshot of this, and then you have to paste it under evidence 3. So if you want to crop, you can crop, but when you crop, make sure that this part is clearly visible. So that's for evidence 3. Now actually we are going to start web expression, so I'll make it as a different video, which will be much easier for you to navigate through first video to second video. So let this be part 1 of web page, and I'll be starting from question number 5 in part 2. Thank you for watching. If any doubts, if any clarifications needed, please do comment below so that I can reply you back. Thank you.